Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Hinduism and Buddhism, the beatitude that transcends the cycle of reincarnation, characterized by the extinction of desire and suffering and individual consciousness. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. A movement in Europe from about 1650 until 1800 that advocated the use of reason and individualism instead of tradition and established doctrine. Hinduism and Buddhism, the beatitude that transcends the cycle of reincarnation, characterized by the extinction of desire and suffering and individual consciousness. Education that results in understanding and the spread of knowledge. A beautiful garden where Adam and Eve were placed at the creation. When they disobeyed and ate the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they were driven from their paradise, the fall of man. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. The abode of God and the angels. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. Christianity, the abode of righteous souls after death. An ancient country in southwestern Asia on the east coast of the Mediterranean Sea. A place of pilgrimage for Christianity and Islam and Judaism. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. The goal towards which Christians strive. Any place of complete bliss and delight and peace. A state of supreme happiness. One of the 8 sayings of Jesus at the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount. In Latin, each saying begins with Beatus, blessed. A state of supreme happiness. A state of supreme happiness. Roman Catholic Church. An act of the Pope who declares that a deceased person lived a holy life and is worthy of public veneration. A first step toward canonization. The action of rendering supremely blessed and extremely happy. The effort contributed by a person in bringing about a result. The actions and activities assigned to or required or expected of a person or group. The government must do its part. To some extent, in some degree, not wholly. I felt partly to blame. Assets belonging to or due to or contributed by an individual person or group. A portion of a natural object. They analyzed the river into 3 parts. Something less than the whole of a human artifact. The rear part of the house. One of the portions into which something is regarded as divided and which together constitute a whole. The written part of the exam. Discontinue an association or relation. Go different ways. The business partners broke over a tax question. The melody carried by a particular voice or instrument in polyphonic music. He tried to sing the tenor part. Force, take, or pull apart. Moses parted the Red Sea. An item that is an instance of some type. My dog swallowed a Lego part. A line of scalp that can be seen when sections of hair are combed in opposite directions. His part was right in the middle. Leave. The extended spatial location of something. Religions in all parts of the world. Go one's own way. Move apart. The friends separated after the party. Something determined in relation to something that includes it. He wanted to feel a part of something bigger than himself. An actor's portrayal of someone in a play. She played the part of Desdemona. Come apart. that which concerns a person with regard to a particular role or situation. It requires vigilance on our part. A part of an animal that has a special function or is supplied by a given artery or nerve. In the abdominal region. A knowledge domain that you are interested in or are communicating about. Here we enter the region of opinion. The extended spatial location of something. The farming regions of France. The approximate amount of something, usually used prepositionally as in the region of. It was going to take in the region of 2 or 3 months to finish the job. A large indefinite location on the surface of the Earth. Penguins inhabit the polar regions. The religion of most people in India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. A body of religious and philosophical beliefs and cultural practices native to India and based on a caste system. It is characterized by a belief in reincarnation, by a belief in a supreme being of many forms and natures, by the view that opposing theories are aspects of one eternal truth, and by a desire for liberation from earthly evils. A religion represented by the many groups, especially in Asia, that profess various forms of the Buddhist doctrine and that venerate Buddha. The teaching of Buddha that life is permeated with suffering caused by desire, that suffering ceases when desire ceases, and that enlightenment obtained through right conduct and wisdom and meditation releases one from desire and suffering and rebirth. The religion of most people in India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. A body of religious and philosophical beliefs and cultural practices native to India and based on a caste system. It is characterized by a belief in reincarnation, by a belief in a supreme being of many forms and natures, by the view that opposing theories are aspects of one eternal truth, and by a desire for liberation from earthly evils.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.